Futures this morning, right, going into the CPI report, Dow up is 80, S&P, NASDAQ pointing higher as well. We're at any moment we're going to get this report for August CPI. Here's the expectations. Month-to-month rise 0.3%, year-over-year rise 2.9%. Let's bring in Counselor to the Treasury Secretary Joe Livornia. He's on set with all of us as we await this number. Good morning, Joe.
Good morning.
So we've talked about it already. What are your expectations for what we're about to get?
The numbers the street is forecasting are reasonably decent. The surprises this year generally, Cheryl, have been to the downside. What I find most interesting is that the tariff effect really isn't in the data. If you look at things to this point in autos, apparel, pharmaceuticals, there's been virtually no tariff effect of any. Where you've seen some inflation is on services. Now, maybe at some point there'll be some tariff effect. It'll be minimal if it ever happens. And the fact that people are still debating and trying to find out if there's actually in the data is reflective of the fact they've completely missed what the tariff effect has been. That Secretary Besson has made this point. Tariffs are generating a tremendous amount of revenue. And the president was very smart in knowing the U.S. has leverage against its trading partners, and they're absorbing the tariff.
Yeah, Mark, I mean, that PPI number yesterday, we had Adam Johnson on set, and his arm was up in the air celebrating because you didn't see at the producer level inflation. You actually saw a much less than expected number. The markets took off on that data. It's all about the cut.
Without a doubt. Now, the prior month PPI number was high. So it came in 0.9, then it was revised lower to 0.7 month over month. And then we came in at a negative 0.1. So, even Jay Powell seems like he's been wrong for quite some time. It seems like he's too late. He should have been cutting. Now, we also know that he didn't have good data to make some of his decisions off of. But he did recently say that any inflationary impact from tariffs would be short-lived. In my opinion, I don't think we're going to see a hot number on CPI today.
Okay.
I think the Fed needs to really focus on the labor mandate. First and foremost, that's where we have the most issues.
The employment picture is something Marcus knows very well.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little bit more on the core, though, because you mentioned that the other countries and the other manufacturers are absorbing all of it. Companies in America are absorbing it. They're not passing it all on to consumers. But we see margin profiles in the fourth quarter, reporting third quarter earnings. You're going to see margin compression.
Yeah,
we got the numbers.
No, not maybe.
Well, no,
I own two businesses.
Well, no, I hear you, but there's a lot of
exist.
companies that actually say the tariffs are helping them because of unfair foreign competition, and a lot of companies, especially on the retail side, say they're not actually even, facing those higher prices.
Let's get the numbers from Lauren Simonetti.
We got them. Consumer prices for August. If you look month over month, they came in a tad hotter than expected. Your number was 0.4% versus 0.3% expectation.